Alright, we're back, guys, with part 5. I know, it's hard to believe. We're already on part 5. Probably won't
Another
be
message
as
from
long
Doc.
as we had yesterday.
Peter, I don't want to jinx us, but the lead I'm following might not only get the project back on its feet, but also expand it in ways we never could have imagined. Everything happens for a reason, even Norman pulling our plug.
Really hope this works out. Doc's work is too important to go unfinished.
If you guys missed yesterday's feed, then you can go back and watch that video if you want. But just to kind of give you a recap, we've got this brand new suit.
Backup requested for a
It's probably
pursuit in
one of
progress.
the biggest things.
Incident.
Hey, Jeff. Congrats on the ceremony today.
I'll
We
be
got
glad when
that
it's
from
over.
finishing
A truck full of
the
armed
Black
demons scares
Cat
me less than
little
public
mini
speaking.
storyline that they
But I'm
had
calling
for
about
us.
something else.
What's up?
Just got a tip that the demons are moving on the Fisk construction site in Midtown. Life would kill me if I ditched the ceremony prep to play cops and robbers, but I thought maybe my friendly neighborhood partner would want to know.
Really like
Understood.
it. So,
I'll do a swing by, let you know what I
really
find.
like it.
And hey, here's a tip on public speaking. Just picture everyone in their underwear. Wait, not Osborne. You know what? Just never mind.
I'm still gonna catch these guys. Yeah, y'all thought
Well, that's just rude. Here's your stuff.
Whoa!
You guys look so cozy in there. I hate to pull you out.
Alright, last. Impressive. Alright, well, you got that done.
More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals.
Hey! Well, he's out.
End of the road.
Alright, so if you read the description, you know one of the things I wanted to do was talk about Venom. Guys. So the initial reviews and everything, the embargo lifted today, and the initial reviews are out. Not looking good, which is kind of what we thought. So I noticed that in some of the reviews, Venom was being compared to movies like Catwoman and Jonah Hex, which is not a good thing.
Demons are getting worse than Fisk ever was.
Now, personally, I never watched Catwoman. That was one of those ones that I was like, yeah. I could see
Can't play
that I
nice.
had
You lose
zero
your armor
interest in
piercing
watching
toys.
that movie. I did not want to watch a Catwoman about that. It made no sense to me. Now, some of you may have watched it. You may have actually enjoyed it. You know, the film is subjective. People have different tastes in movies, and sometimes somebody that doesn't for another movie. Vice versa. So, you know, there's that. So some of you may see that and actually look at it as a positive. I don't. I did see I'm disappointed now. Question may come up, do I still intend on watching the movie? Well, yes I do. I still want to see Venom. I'm still planning on
Things aren't
watching
slowing
it.
down. What are they
That
trying
has
to
not
accomplish?
changed.
Good one. Don't mention it, officer.
It's all over the news. Another battle between Spider-Man and these demon-masked gunmen threatening the lives of New Yorkers.
But yes,
I
I still
understand our next
intend
caller
on
lives
watching
here.
it. I still
You're on.
want to see
Win J.
it.
Jonah Jameson.
And let's be fair.
thing is,
Not
it all happened in the
everything in
shipyard
the
that's been
reviews
closed for years.
have been.
There weren't any
there-
innocent people in danger.
It's
Oh,
very
is that your expert opinion?
mixed. It's very
Well,
mixed.
let me
It's
tell you
reminding me
what
a
I've
lot of
learned
what we
from
saw
sources
from
I
Predator.
developed in my award-winning journalism career. That shipyard was a front for Wilson Fisk. He's been using it to smuggle guns, grenades, military-grade ordnance.
And again, that's not a good
That
thing.
explains a lot.
Ah, the truth bomb strikes. But wait,
From what I'm
here's a
hearing
50
on the
payload
reviews
of
is
fact.
that
While Spider-Man tried to grab the glory for
the
himself,
look of
chasing
Venom
one tree,
works.
another vehicle
Which
got away
you
with an
already
arsenal
know
of
if you saw
deadly,
my stream, so you
illegal
already know what I
weapons.
think.
This, for all his faults, would never have
I
let
think
them
it
be
works
used
for the
in this
most
city.
part. Again, it looks a little
Demons,
silly
either they're
to
some
me,
kind
but
of
I guess
fanatical
that
cult,
kinda makes
or they
sense.
just don't care. Anybody
But
feel like
it's
they're
still
in
a
danger
little
now?
strange to me. I need to see the movie before I determine 100% what I think about the look. But people are saying he looks great. Surprisingly, the one thing that I thought would be a positive, people are kind of complaining and bashing on Tom Hardy's performance. Like
Oh boy! Rockets! They got rockets!
it's very off the wall. Doesn't really fit the movie, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. That obviously doesn't make me Oh, maybe I should. Talking too much, guys. Talking too much. That's alright. But that concerns me a little bit. Another thing that I'm hearing is that is a positive is that apparently there's a post-credit scene for the movie. So if you do go, if you do watch the movie, make sure you stick around and hold out for that post-credit scene because it's supposed to be really good. That's supposed to be one of the positives of the movie.
All units, armed robbery reported. Please
So
respond.
the
Available
look of the
officers,
suit,
please proceed to Koreatown.
the post-credit scene, and then apparently also some of the action works really well. So that's good. Those are good things. Those are things that I would say would be important to me. But then some of the other things that would also be important.
We reserve the right to refuse service and knock out any criminals! Says so right on the sign!
Are also considered negatives, like I said, Tom Hardy's performance apparently not being what you would expect out of an actor of his caliber. Let's see what was Oh, another big negative apparently is just the tone of the movie, and it sounds to me from what people are saying is that part of the problem with that could be actually going back to Tom Hardy's performance that they were saying it felt like
Fisk
he
brought all the
was
small
in
timers out of the woodwork.
a different movie than everybody else. So
Sit tight, guys.
I'm not
nice
sure
comfy
about
paddy
that.
wagon will be here soon.
And again, this is all stuff that other people are saying. That's why I still intend to watch the movie. This has not changed my mind in any way. It had not swayed me at all as far as my desire to see this movie. I still want to see it just as much as I did before. It's just I'm just a little bit discouraged about seeing it because I know what other people are saying.
Demons are getting worse than Fisk ever was.
I said yesterday that Venom probably...
Officers, pull your wounded back. I'll handle this.
Venom is probably my favorite anti-hero. One of my favorite comic book characters. So, obviously, if that's the case, I want to see him portrayed correctly and well. And because I like him so much and think so much of him, I want other people to like him as well. I mean, that's all of us, right? We want other people to understand our love for these things and to get something out of it as well, and be able to have a positive experience. So, I am disappointed about that. I'm disappointed that people aren't loving it as much as I would hope.
Fisk was a maniac, but he loved New York. The demons, though, seems like they just want to tear the city down.
And here's the other off-the-wall thing. A lot of times for me, I've noticed whenever that there's a movie that's coming out, and it tends to especially be the case with comic book movies, that if there is a comic book movie coming out that is starting to get negative reviews, I think that kind of tempers my expectations for the movie, and I end up enjoying it a little bit more than what other people were. And again, I think a lot of that is because it just kind of tempers my expectations and maybe puts them in a realistic standing point. Because let's be honest, as fans of these characters, sometimes our expectations for these movies can be a little bit too high. Maybe expecting a little bit more.
Remember when Spider-Man had a
little bit more
sidekick?
out of them than
The
what we
Black
should.
Cat, a curvaceous
And not
young
because
lady
the
in leather.
characters aren't
Not
worthy
the
of my
kind you bring home to
expectations,
mother.
just because.
And then it turned out she was a thief. Big
We're
shock,
comparing
right?
these things
Well,
to years and
I
years
hear she's
worth
back. And let me
of
make a
comic books.
prediction. Spider-Man's going to give her a second chance. Is it because he's naive, a thief himself, or is he just
And
thinking with his web shooters? Spider-Man,
this-
I know you're listening, so let me issue a warning now. As the old saying goes, lie down with cats, get up with fleas. What's that? My intern is yammering in my ear again. It's dogs? I thought it was cats. It doesn't matter. The metaphor still applies. Dogs, cats. Go away, Jared.
Got interrupted by JJ there for a minute. That's alright.
All units, 10:30 on an armored car. Suspects are masked. Incident is active near Grand Central.
Oh, wait, what?
Oops, sorry. I better be more careful with my adoring public.
Now see, here I am trying to take pictures, and this guy.
Nice composition, if I do say so myself.
Thank you.
Trying to hit me. But yes, we were talking about the Venom reviews, and as I was saying, we do tend to have really high expectations for these movies, and again, rightfully so. We know these characters, we know how great they are, and you know, we expect greatness out of them. That's not unreasonable, but we do have to temper those expectations to a degree. Because, again, we are comparing these to years and years worth of comics. And we're comparing that to a 2.5 hour movie. Well, that's... there's a little bit... You're going to be missing some stuff. And honestly, I know I've been very surprised with some of the things that we have seen even make it in, that I never would have thought we would have seen in a movie. I remember having a conversation with a friend back in 2012 and telling him how awesome it would be to see a Civil War movie. And at the time, I remember him saying, yeah, you know, no. And remember, 2012, this is back whenever that the MCU is still really fresh and really new. We had just, I mean, we're talking about first Avengers time frame, okay? And I remember talking to him and say, you know, telling him about that, and he'd say, well, you know, I just don't know if we'd ever see anything like that. And I agreed with him for the most part, but I said, and I presented my case and said, but I think it could work. I think it could work. And I told him, you know, you'd have to tweak it a little bit. It would have to be, you know, not quite what we would, you know, not exactly like the comics, but it could be close, and it could have the essence and the general feel of the comics and the spirit of the comics. And look what happened. What happened?
That's a high-speed car chase, all right.
We got a Civil War movie
Driving a stolen vehicle. Pull over immediately.
is very different from the comics. Very different. A lot of things are
back
different.
because you stole it.
Please tell me your horn plays Dixie.
Yes, most definitely. It might be in my top 10 comic book movies, and I would definitely say it would be in my top 10 MCU movies if you're just saying MCU movies.
Reinforcements. I guess this is what they call organized crime. Gloves up! Never touches the ground.
That's upsetting. But yeah, we ended up getting a great movie that was not exactly like the comics by any stretch of the imagination. But it was still an awesome movie, and it had the spirit and the basic essence of Civil War. And honestly, that's all I think we can ask for. So when I'm hearing about these negative reviews for Venom, and again, they're not all 100% negative. They are pointing out some positives.
Attention unit. Hostiles are
But for the
assaulting an
most
armored
part,
car. Location is north of Houston.
it's
Over.
it's still pretty negative.
What?
But when I'm hearing that, it tempers my expectations for it, brings them down to probably a more realistic place where they should be.
Folks, you know I'm not one to promote conspiracy theories.
And maybe I'll be a little bit
I think are
more
worthy of further
gentle on the
discussion,
movie whenever
like
I'm watching
this
it, and
one.
maybe a little bit
I've
more
heard reports
forgiving.
of
That may be the
Spider-Man
case.
hovering around
And I
radio
may end
towers.
up still
At first, I
hating
thought
this
he would
movie.
sabotage
It may be terrible. It may
but a
be
far
terrible.
more alarming possibility
Because
came to
I
mind.
don't know.
In his
I do know
misguided
that whenever
delusion
it's
that he is
characters that I really
protecting
love, I
us,
tend to be more,
is he hacking into all our
more
conversations?
unforgiving. Because
Business
I know
deals,
those
credit
characters,
card
and I know how I want
transactions,
them done, and
those personal calls with the wife when you're on a
Well,
long, lonely book tour.
what I expect out of
I
them,
mean,
and
when one is on a book tour, I wasn't
how I
talking
really
about
know them to
myself.
be.
I don't do that sort of thing. And anyone who
So
thinks
when
they
they're
have
not
recordings of
portrayed
me
in that
doing
way,
it is
as
wrong.
I know them, it gets frustrating. So we'll just have to see. But it is disheartening to hear that the reviews are mixed at best, and that there is a lot of negativity coming out of this movie. But what did we expect whenever that they withhold the reviews for so long? And I do intend to put out my review of the movie, just to give you guys my take on it and how I feel about it. And so you guys can actually see how.
Ooh, love that
I'm
shot.
thinking. But as of right now, just
Love it.
trying to stay realistically optimistic, I guess would be the best thing to say. Oh, that's that side mission that we can do. It might be something to do for another video. But anyway, guys, that's my opinion and my takes on what we heard about these the reviews
1034.
and everything.
Demons have opened fire. Multiple officers down.
It's about what I expected.
Reported location is Kips Bay.
It is
Over.
disheartening and it is sad, but it doesn't change my desire to see the movie. And I'm still gonna watch it, and I'm still gonna hope for a good movie. And if I end up liking it and everybody else doesn't, then fine. There are movies that I like that other people don't, and that's perfectly fine. And there are other movies that people and other people love, and I'm not that wild about. So, I'm gonna give my honest opinion about it when I see it, and I encourage you guys to do the same. So if you were intending to watch it, if you were excited to see it, don't let these reviews keep you from seeing it. Because ultimately you need to go and you need to see this movie and you need to watch it and judge it for yourself. Don't let other people form your opinions for you. Because you may end up depriving yourself of something that you really enjoyed, and there's no reason for that. And don't let my opinion sway you either. If I end up watching the movie before you do and I give my review, which will be a non-spoiler review, I'll probably wait at least a week or so before I put out a spoiler review for the movie, and we can have a spoiler discussion talk. If you guys want, that's fine. But if my review comes out and I say that, oh, it's terrible and I never want to see it again, whatever the case may be, if that ends up happening and you wanted to see the movie, still go watch it. My opinion is just my opinion. I'm just giving it to help you guys. So that's my take on it. Let me get back to the game. Let's check the comment section real quick. Alright, not seeing anything. That's alright, so we're continuing
Consolidated shipping. Jeff, I'm here.
What do you see?
Find the rest. The boss wants them dead.
Looks like the demons are moving in on Fisk's territory.
You got this?
I got this.
See how stealthy we can be with these guys. Looks like we got quite a few of them. I think there's some over here too, maybe. We'll find out here in a minute. I was so tempted to try to web shoot him off that ledge. Dark Spider-Man. That'd be more of a Venom thing. Be more, well, Venom would probably just, apparently Venom is eating people in the movie, so that's fun. Oh, that's nothing he's ever done before. Let's see. Let's go up here. There. Little guy. Now you know what it feels like to be a stocking on Christmas Day. Oh, we did pretty good on... Well, that took him out real quick.
You got what you came for. You don't need to kill us, too.
This territory is ours now.
Not today.
I'll quit throwing stuff at you. Alright, let's make a deal. I'll quit throwing stuff at you if you throw stuff at me. I'll just kick you. How about that?
Hey, Willie.
You.
Nice jumpsuit. Slimming.
Stay out of my business.
Wait, the demons. Who's their leader?
Keep my men alive and maybe I'll tell you.
Man, it's awesome.
Saving bad guys from other bad guys. Not how I thought today would go.
Of course, this is the trailer. That just makes it a little easier. Oh, there we go.
You two stay here. Wait for the police.
Oh, that's all I get? Well...
I said stay back!
Well, I took care of him.
Well, I got their attention. Better swing around the outside to look for Fisk's men.
Oh, now that was cheap. That was cheap. Well, not much you can do about that. I was dodging, but I just couldn't quite get away. It happens sometimes.
Better swing around the outside to look for Fisk's men.
Ow.
Looks like I'm clear, but I gotta be more careful. Hey, big guy.
Ooh. No, sir. No, sir, no, sir. Just stay right there.
Gotta find the survivors fast.
Nice little spin punch. You know what? You don't get to... No.
You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. Alright, let's see.
Fisk. Your men are safe. Your turn. Who runs the demons?
Maybe he's there. Maybe he isn't. Check the roof.
I've missed these cryptic Fisk talks. Hello again.
Yes, like I was saying before, this is the part we all saw from the trailer.
Oh, come on. No, 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 no! Go! Did that just happen? Yeah.
I'm getting reports of a helicopter with a wrecking ball?
Yeah, things with the demons got pretty complicated. Sit tight, Yuri. I got this. Please, let me get this. Whoa, rockets!
That helicopter is destroying the city.
I know.
You need to bring it down.
I know.
Maybe you could superhero a little faster?
Working on it, Yuri. Call you when it's done. Now's my chance.
Glad nobody was over here.
Hope I live to regret this. Hi, is this the flight to Newark? Afraid I have to ask you to pull over the helicopter, sir. This is your master plan? Replace Fisk?
Fisk is only the beginning!
One engine down. Now for the second. Need to disable the second engine. Need a plan. Plan real fast. I guess this is the plan. Come on, Pete. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this.
way in New York.
Please don't screw this up. These masks are so awesome. Where do you get them?
Oh, he's starting it!
Cool, thanks. Do they have a website?
Yes!
Whoops. Hey, Yuri. I caught the bad guys, but...
But what?
You might want to bring a ladder. Yo, Miles. Hey, fanboy.
Haha.
Crap, I'm late.
You coming?
Nah, I gotta get to City Hall for my dad's ceremony.
All right. Tell your pops I said congrats.
I like that.
MJ, did they start the ceremony yet?
They're still setting up. Where are you?
Got hung up at work. Be there soon.
Alright, let's see if there's any new stuff as far as suits. If we get a base token, we can get that one. I like those web bombs, those are pretty cool. So 50, 54, and 54. I think I will go ahead and see what some of the mods are. First aid, increase the amount you are healed from focus. It's not a bad thing to have. I still like the layout that I've got. Although I do say I think I'm gonna change the suit. Should we go there or should we just go back to classic suit? Or we could go homecoming. Yeah, let's go with the game suit. It's good for more traversal. That's what we're about to. And I know you really can tell it.
1034. Demons have opened fire. Multiple officers down. Officers needed in Gramercy. Please copy.
Get around the city. Get around the quickest. We did a lot of side quest stuff.
A helicopter fight, trailing a crane, in the air above our teeming streets, on which it could have crashed at any moment in a blazing rotor-chopping fireball of doom. Still think the webhead's protecting people like you, caller?
Well, he stopped them, and he made sure the helicopter didn't land on anyone. So, it seems to me he did the right thing.
Right thing? The right thing would be to call the professionals. My son serves proudly in the Air Force.
Yeah,
he's logged thousands of hours of flight time and years of training in protecting our homeland. But he's not good enough.
Well, of course he is, but he wasn't there. Spider-Man was.
Because that's how he wanted it. God forbid he share the spotlight with anyone. That's it. I'm done pointing out the obvious. Let's go to commercials. I need a double aspirin with an antacid chaser. Now!
There's the stage entrance. And we'll be right out front.
Sounds like a lot of people out there.
You'll be fine, honey.
Last time I gave a speech, I was in high school. Miss Steinberg gave me a C-.
Well, if only Miss Steinberg could see you now.
Hey, you got this, Dad. I mean, come on, you saved Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure that makes you an official superhero.
A superhero. Or maybe I'm just a guy who doesn't give up.
I really like Miles' dad. I like what they did with him. It's
Come on,
really
honey.
cool. I like what they're doing with that family. Everybody is so, all the characters are so rich on a personal level.
Welcome, everyone. And before I hand it off to Mayor Osborn, I'd just like to say a few words.
So?
I think this gang war may finally be over.
Like over?
I mean, there's some loose ends still to be tied up, but...
Loose ends.
Well, a truck pulled away from the scene from a company called Consolidated Shipping. Something's not right about it. I just don't know what.
Well, maybe after this we can grab some coffee. Figure it out together.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Jim. Couldn't have said it better myself, but I'll try. We all know that Officer Davis is a hero.
But, instead of coffee, maybe we could have dinner instead. I could come over, I'll cook. Or we could, meet at a totally neutral location for a completely normal meal, cooked by professionals.
For acts of extraordinary bravery, above and beyond the call of duty, it is my privilege to present Officer Jefferson Davis with the Department Medal of Honor.
Phone call, sir.
Kind of in the middle of something here, Jim.
Sounds urgent, sir.
Fine. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I share this honor with my family. My wife, Rio, and my son, Miles. Without their support, I couldn't do what I do.
Yes?
I've worked many years for this moment.
Who is this?
Over the coming days, your company, your city, and everything you care about will be destroyed. People will beg you for help, but you won't be able to save them.
Listen, jackass, I get threats like this twice a week. Why don't you grow a pair and tell me what you want?
To watch you suffer.
Oh, wow.
Get down!
Miles! Miles! Are you okay? Miles! Miles! Peter! Come on, Peter! Miles! Miles! Right here, just stay with me. Oh, thank God. Can you hear me, baby? Can you hear me? Peter? Squeeze my hand. Peter! Peter, wake up! Come on, say something, please!
Oh, are we actually getting to play as Miles?
Mom!
Wow, that's
Crazy. Over there. Whoa! Oh, man! Mom? Mom!
Miles! Hurry!
Damn it! Hurry! Think. Flipping!
Miles!
Are you okay?
Nice going, kid.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Are you okay?
I'm alright, Mom. I'm alright. You sure you're okay?
Yes, I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna be alright.
Alright, listen.
I love you.
I have to go find Dad, okay?
No, wait. Miles, no! Miles, no!
Dad's in there. I'll find him.
Miles! Get here! Please!
Dad's alive. I know it. He was right there. What the hell?
Where do you think you're going?
三看，一个不留。
I can circle around the edge to get past him. Through there.
This is more intimidating whenever that. We all know what happens to Alice, but right now, it's a person.
This 边没有问题，这边好像有声音。看看讲坛那里有没有活人。没动静，接着找。
Gotta find a way around these guys. Can't cross yet. Okay.
什么？我发现我刚刚听到东西。
Dad was right there. Gotta help him. Now.
谁在那儿？
小心一点，这会安全的。点大点，有开了。I got you, Dad.
That was pretty dumb.
No. Stop. No.
Enough! We have to leave. Now.
Now, I knew who Mr. Negative was before I played the game. That's one of the things I did know. It was pretty obvious, but that was kind of I gotta say, my one negative.
Dad! Dad, no! Wake up, Dad. Wake up. Wake up.
Yeah, I've got to say that's probably one little negative of mine, many one that I'll give it. That was kind of an anticlimactic reveal. Something a little bit more bombastic, something with some more gravitas would have been nice.
I'm sorry for your loss. Do I know you? I'm Peter Parker. I was at City Hall when... Look, I know you don't know me, but I just wanted to say... I know what you're going through. That's what you were gonna say, right? Or it all gets easier with time. Don't worry. It's a part of God's plan. I'm sorry. I was just trying to help. I know.
I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
They really didn't pull any punches on that.
I'm busy. What's up?
Have you started looking for Martin Lee yet?
No, I told you I can't start a manhunt based on a hunch from Spider-Man.
But I'm telling you, he's the guy.
Get me some solid evidence and we'll talk.
Solid evidence. Right. Hey, it's me.
Hey, so what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I screwed up. And that kid lost his father.
I know you too well to say you should give yourself a break. What about the police? Do they have any leads on Lee?
They're not even looking for him. Even Yuri doesn't believe me.
Then it's up to us to find him. I've been doing some research. Go to this address. Martin Lee bought a controlling interest in this recycling center last year.
You think he's hiding out there?
Maybe. We know he's not at Feast. If he's not at the recycling center, maybe you'll find some evidence as to where he might be.
Yeah. Good work, MJ. I'll let you know what I find.
Oh, one more thing. I talked with a detective about questioning the arrested demons. They're all claiming Martin Lee has the power to, quote, corrupt people.
Corrupt? What does that mean?
They say it's sort of like mind control. It brings out the negative part of you. Makes you do things you wouldn't normally do.
Sounds a little far-fetched.
This coming from a guy who can run up walls.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and take out that base. Let's go ahead and do that.
All units, officers are pursuing a truck carrying an IED. Backup needed in Bloomingdale.
Here's your stuff. It isn't my favorite band of merry masked psychopaths. Curbside service.
Only needed to stop that one.
Chase is stopped, but Demon's armed a bomb. Gotta deal with it fast. Murder parade stopped.
Look where we ended up at.
Yuri, this place is full of fist guys with suspicious bulges. Guns. I'm talking about guns, obviously.
I can't order a raid over bulges.
Just a hunch, but there might be a public disturbance pretty soon.
Everyone's underestimated. Cops, Spider-Man, Masha. They're gonna pay the price. New way, once the boss gets out.
Shape? Yeah, a lot of people think that. Most of them are dead.
How do you get so powerful? They trained with the sumo in Japan. All about mastery. I ain't never seen a sumo do some of the stuff the boss does.
Well, we didn't just train with the sumo. But asking too many questions ain't good for your health, okay?
Still quite a few of them.
No other crew's dumb enough to mess with us. I'm in an ass-kicking mood! Get back here! I'm not done with you! Today, you die! Alright, let's finish him off! Where are those idiots? Yo, get some more guys up here. Spread out! What are we supposed to do against that? We can't let him beat us!
promise I'll arrest everyone!
Like that, Spider-Man? What the hell was that?
Thinning us out!
Hey! Get these webs off me! I'll teach you some respect!
You asked for it! Never touches. It's sad that when I see a mob rushing toward me, I assume they want to kill me. But they always do!
Spider-Man, every worker assigned to that site reported winning big in Atlantic City recently.
Quick and dirty way to launder money. Could be where Fisk keeps his cash these days.
We shut it down, we'll really put the squeeze on him. I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead of you. Reinforcements! Great! I was getting kind of sick of these other guys.
I'll blow them to pieces! What are we supposed to do against that? Geekin, we've got to stop it! Hold still! Come on!
More of them! Find someone who cares about you like Willie's guys care about getting kicked in the face, and you'll be golden!
Gotta stop back here!
Where's that other stuff? Woo! Or were there only two?
Oh, it's sticky! Take him down! Keep him on the ground! You got it! Spread out!
Very nice.
Your people won't have any problems here now.
And Wilson Fisk's problems just keep adding up. Nice going.
So we got a new suit. Electric punch. Alright, let's see what that does, as if it's not totally self-explanatory. Pretty cool. I like the look. I like it a lot. Let's see what it looks like. Looks pretty good in the game, too. Let's test it.
Only cowards assault.
Hey, we're running another piece on Jefferson Davis, and it's...
This is
How's your son Miles doing?
Not good. I've been there. The loss is all you can think about.
He needs something to do outside of school. Maybe a part-time job?
It's not a bad idea. But it has to be the right job. Something that makes him feel useful, like what he's doing matters.
Kinda think you just described Feast.
MJ, that's perfect. I'll talk to May about it.
That's what I'm here for.
All units, just received report of a bomb threat. Officers needed in Yorkville.
Spider-Man, thank God. Demons have rigged explosives all over the building, but we can't get close.
Point me at him, officer. I'm here to help.
Makes sense,
We've located
too.
the primary
Oscorp
device.
buildings.
If you can disable it, it'll cough up an arming key. You can use that to locate and disable the secondary device.
Got it. Keep your men back. I'll radio when it's clear. I said no more city halls, and I meant it. Right. Time to get that arming key. Bomb triggers wired in series.
Oh, this is interesting. Let's see, we need 3.
Great. Disarmed. One down. Secondary bombs are on a timer, though. Gotta hurry to disarm them.
Thanks for that, Spider-Man. We'll take it from here.
You got it, officer. Always ready to do my part.
Alright. Very cool. looking pretty good so far. Well, I said I didn't want this to be a super long one, so actually, guys, I think I'm gonna cut part 5 right there. We got a cool new suit, and we progressed some in the story. We did the tower, and then the tragedy with Miles' family, which was pretty well done, I have to say. They definitely didn't pull any punches. They showed it pretty well, and they did it right. Sad. But yeah. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot. Hope y'all really enjoyed it. I know I did. Had a great time geeking out on Spider-Man. This game is so much fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. Great fun, great game, and I'll definitely be having more stuff to come in the future. Not sure when the next episode will be, but I'll make it as soon as I can. So until next time, guys, hit that like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys are thinking. And again, we have the topic of Venom. Let me know what you guys are thinking about that. Did it change your opinion on it? Did it change your feelings about it? You know, let me know. I'm interested to hear your opinions as well. Alright then. Y'all have a fantastic rest of the day.